This could be done through providing resources to their businesses or through executing some non-core business functions. So when I'm talking about, the product itself is much bigger than a single project. Product company or service company. You know what? We have been already chatting about the opportunities that you have in order to start working in IT as a project manager, and you can check it out here. Nevertheless, once this choice is made, you have more options to make a choice moving forward. And I'm talking about the choice of choosing the type of the company you're going to join. Is it going to be an IT service company or an IT product company? Let's define what are the differences between them and what are the pros and cons of joining. Hey there, welcome back to my project management sandbox. This is Chris, and on my channel we are talking about career in tech, project management and professional growth. So today we're going to cover the topic about the differences between two types of companies, which are IT service company and IT product company. During my career in tech, which is over 6 years by now, I had a chance to work in both types of those companies, and today I'm going to share a checklist of pros and cons for both of them in order to give you an opportunity to make an informed decision. Now, if you're interested, then keep on watching. And by the way, if you're looking for mentorship with me, or if you would want to sponsor this channel, feel free to follow the links below. So that nobody has any second thoughts, let's determine what are the differences between the IT product company and IT service company. Let's start from the product one. So this is the organization that has its own product to sell, and the goal of the organization is to increase the amount of users, aka customers, that's gonna use their product. And they're doing this through improving, enhancing or optimizing the functionality of this product. Another option, they could reach this goal through creating the product, should this be a startup. Actually, there are a ton of examples of the IT product companies. We can look at the huge ones like Google, Amazon or Facebook, and along with that there are a ton of startups that are working on their own dream. So what is the service company? The IT service company or outsourcing company is an organization that helps businesses delegating some of their activities in order to streamline and optimize the internal processes. So this could be done through providing resources to their businesses or through executing some non-core business functions. And the goal of such companies is to attract more clients or more businesses that they can sell their services to. There are a lot of examples of such companies, and the occasional activities that could be delegated are HR, marketing, or even product development. What is more, this could be a hybrid or a combination of both types of these companies. For example, a product company decided to sell some of the services they have succeeded in, or this could be a service company that finally come up with their own idea of a product that they can sell along with their services. Are you enjoying this episode? Before we dive into the pros and cons of both types of the companies, give it a like. This could help YouTube to determine this video is worth watching, and it will start promoting it further to more viewers. And not only this, I'm sharing valuable content every week. Therefore, make sure to smash the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to get notified every time I'm posting a new episode. Giving you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now let's dive into the pros and cons of both types of the companies. And I suggest starting from the product one. So the first benefit of joining a product company that I can recognize is that you will have more stability in what you do. So what I'm talking about is that should this be a product company, most likely all the projects within the company are going to be focused on the common goal. This means no matter what team you are working in, you will be working towards hitting the same goal with all of your colleagues. Continuing the topic of the first benefit, here comes the second. You will have more opportunities to make an impact to the product. So as I have mentioned, all the projects within the product company will be most likely focused on hitting the same goal. This means when you're working on one of the projects there, you will get more opportunities to make the direct impact to the final product. And not only this, being a part of the product team means you are collaborating directly with people who are creating this product, and this gives more chances to your ideas to be heard. Benefit number 3 that I see in joining the product company is an opportunity to dive deep into the product itself and to learn how all the parts of the product works. So when I'm talking about the product itself is much bigger than a single project. This means that when you're joining the product team, you will have an opportunity to learn the whole product life cycle, starting from the marketing activities and ending by the product maintenance work. That would help you to contribute first to determine how it all works, and second, it will give you a chance to contribute to all parts of the product life cycle, which would definitely be beneficial for your professional growth. Benefit number 4 is the professional growth itself. So what I see is that in the product companies there are more options to grow professionally rather than in the service company. Definitely this depends on the size of the company. Nevertheless, within the product team, the professional growth opportunities are more transparent and straightforward. Now let's talk about the cons of joining the IT product company, and one of them is stability at work, or in other words, it could be called low flexibility. So I'm talking about the fact that you're going to be working on the same product, executing the same activities, and working within the same team. And some people can be bored in this situation. So working in a product team will give you really low variance in what you do at work, versus if you are in the service company and if you need to switch gears every several months and to start a new project all over again. So you choose whether this is an advantage or a disadvantage. Number 2 is a reduced choice for professional growth. So if you're working in a product company, let's say this is some desktop application, most likely the growth opportunities will be determined in advance. And this gives you really low variance in trying out yourself in the different niches. For instance, working on the desktop application will most likely not give you a chance to try yourself out in mobile development or virtual reality development, right? And number 3 in my list is a lot of maintenance work. Definitely maintenance activities may not be that much exciting rather than working on the core features development. And therefore, some people could also put this into the disadvantages bucket. However, working on a product, maintenance is an essential part of it because you will need to keep the product working. You will need to deal with all these issues and you will definitely need to fix all those bugs. Have you already subscribed? If not, this is the right moment to do this. Meanwhile, we are moving forward and let's chat about the pros and cons for joining the IT service companies. So what are the benefits? So benefit number 1 is a lot of flexibility. Joining the IT service company means that you're going to be working on projects constantly. Definitely that could depend on the size of the project. It could be one long-lasting huge project or several small projects. However, if it is a long-lasting one, usually in service companies, projects do not last more than 1 year. And if you're going to lead several small projects, it will definitely add a lot of dynamic in what you do. Benefit number 2 is a lot of hands-on experience in project work, and specifically that could be beneficial for project managers who are just getting started. So what I'm referring to is that in service companies, most likely they're going to be multiple projects, and you will be getting those projects constantly, meaning you will be able to learn all the project life cycle and to start all over again many times. Benefit number 3 is meeting new people. Again, Service companies means many small projects, and this means you're going to be meeting a lot of new people and you're going to be dealing with a lot of new clients. And this could give you a huge chance of increasing your network. So networking as communication is paramount in project management. So you can use this chance and skyrocket your communication skills. And benefit number 4 in my list is an opportunity to constantly learn something new. Again, service companies means a lot of small projects. And this will give you a variety of cases and a lot of situations, methodologies, and technologies that you would be able to learn. So again, new project, new technology, new methodology. This will give you a huge chance to learn what actually inspires you and to determine what you would want to do moving forward in your career. Let's talk now about cons of joining the IT service company. Definitely there should be some of them. And number 1 in my list is a lot of flexibility and dynamic. Yes, that was a benefit as well, but on the other hand, hopping from one project to another that are moreover most likely in different stages could be really exhausting. Working on startups is something exciting and it gives a lot of flexibility to you, and on the other hand, it demands a lot of flexibility from you as well, and this may not be for everyone. The disadvantage number 2 in my list is a low stability in what you do at work. So again, it also relates to dynamic, as most likely in small companies, considering the pace the projects are moving forward, you're going to be dealing with several projects, and even it's going to be only 2 of them, most likely they're not going to be at the same stage and they're not going to be moving with the same pace, which might be challenging for people to switch from one project to another, to switch from one stage to another, and to switch from one team to another. Another disadvantage of joining the IT service company that I see is the limited vertical growth opportunities. For instance, when you're working in the product team, it's really clear and transparent where to go further up. While in the service company, these could raise questions. So definitely considering the variety of cases and the amount of work, you will be able to level up your seniority and to expand your knowledge in the field. However, it may not be transparent enough when to go further when it comes to switching the stage. Obviously, both IT service and IT product companies have their own pros and cons. And there is a list of them that I have just shared. You have it on hand and now you're able to make your own choice. By the way, let me know in comments what would be your choice for moving forward. And don't forget to check this episode about how to get into project management. Thanks for watching. Cheers!